Hello. Today I am going to walk you through the basics of the OnLook by CostQuest platform. This platform gives you an aggregated view of the entire broadband fabric for all of the U.S. states and territories. This will help you identify areas of opportunity for your business. As you can see, I am currently over Stowe, Vermont. If I wanted to search for another location, I could enter any address, place name, or longitude and latitude into this upper right-hand search bar, but I will stay here for now. This tool on the right allows me to select different hexes around the Stowe area. All of the data inside the OnLook tool has been aggregated to the hex 9 level. Once I've selected the hexes that I'm interested in reviewing, I will hit this refresh report button on the left-hand side panel. And this will pull up a summary of all of the information for the locations included inside this hex selection area. So the number of locations, the service status to those locations, units, and if any of these locations are considered federally funded by existing programs. Under the Service tab, I can see what service providers are already active in this area and the level to which they serve the different locations in this selection. Demographics gives me a high-level view of information about households. And Cost Model gives me an understanding of the cost and complexity to build to locations inside this area. A note that if your organization has not purchased a certain subscription level, you may not have access to some of these data fields. If I want to be able to come back to this selection, I can save this selection and reload it later to view on the map. If I want to get a more broad view of this area and understand some of the high-level information that may help me determine an area of opportunity, under Map Layers, I can select a couple of different data fields that will layer on top of this entire map. Unserved areas shows me where locations are that are considered unserved. So for these locations, or for these hex cells rather, 33% of the locations inside this hex are considered unserved, whereas 100% of locations inside this hex are considered unserved. If I want to understand the potential complexity of building to locations inside a hex, I can select the greenfield network complexity. This just gives you an understanding of what you may be looking at in terms of cost or difficulty to build out to locations in particular areas. If I have a selection that I'm happy with, I'm going to use this polygon tool to grab some area around the Stowe town center. I can export this data for use in other tools within my organization. This is a hex level report, so you will get a hex by hex CSV containing a lot of this information for your further analysis. That covers the basics of the OnLook tool. Thanks so much for watching.